are back.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
All right. Okay. This is where it froze last time. Maybe if I keep moving around, it won't do it. Oh! Oh! This ain't good. Oh! Yeah, this ain't good. Can I have this cabbage? No. Oh! Oh.
Hero wall. Hero sword. Ice wall. Ice.
And now I'm not cool enough? I guess I got a long ways to go. Whoa! That guy.
I wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Is there a workshop? Okay. Ooh. Shoot. I'm gonna have to be really clever about this. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Hey, how about you tell if someone's far away, or just really small?
Oh. Cool. It's nothing really special around here, though. But I did get rid of them, so at least there's that. You're not gonna come in here, are you? Oh. Nothing here. Is that Lapino? I think that's his name. Lapino?
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
I love this
What
plan.
could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
I love this plan. You would know. Let's go for it.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lapino as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan. A crafting bench. Renato wondered what he could make with it.
Well, I can upgrade this thing. And it can heal myself. I could use the void, but, well, no, I can't do... I can use fire. And I can set him on fire. Or I can just heal myself. It's not that difficult right now. So I'll upgrade this.
Here's a burning sword from from the south was terrific for barbecuing sausages and ravens.
Haha! RT. Okay. To activate. Magical energy. And switch swords. Got it. So I can just switch swords like that. I can't get you, unfortunately, but oh well. 10 energy. Okay.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
And I don't have enough for manipulating time. That would be really good to have, but I guess I'll... That would both... They look all nice to have. And I would like to run faster.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
Oh, I have to hold it! Nice! Imperfect, but still. Nice.
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Peppino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Renato, she said, are those new scars? They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Latino. But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus. She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye. Without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter.
Aha!
Lapina was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lapino. You have to catch her.
Man, that was intense.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
I thought it was a crystal I could activate. Ah, come on. Well, if I miss something, I miss something. This feels more final. Let's go back the other way.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Haha! So I was right to go back this way. Okay. Oh, I can hit these? And my energy does not restore naturally?
Sometimes, Renato really hated inanimate objects.
Just imagine his voice going on as any character was breaking anything inanimate from like pots and something. Like Link just really hated pottery. Whoa! That was a little unnecessary. Oh, okay.
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
Yeah, what else? Oh. Oh! Ah! You're the one I need to worry about the most. Ah! You have died. Ah, checkpoint. Let's go. Alrighty then. And you're only gonna give me 80? Is that how that's gonna work? You're not gonna let me break these? Oh, come on! Yeah. Oh, that's just mean. No health points. What's this? Where's this leave me?
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Okay, so these don't actually go back. I should have tested that sooner. So am I going to actually save her?
Oh, they really ought to put a railing on this thing, he thought.
No, they don't. They need to let me get that treasure chest over there that I forgot. Wait. You gotta be kidding me. No, bridge. Don't have enough ore. If I had not missed that, bots, I probably would have made it. Whoa, no!
Bernardo reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Ah, wait, WB, did I leave the stream at some point? Did I? Huh. Well, I've picked the top one so far, so go ahead.
As they pulled away from the Nexus, Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me, she'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will, shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling.
Oh.
When he came to,
Oh,
Zenobia
okay.
was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
So you just... Okay. Thought you were gonna follow me.
If I craft a sword now, it's gonna be really short.
They're not even going to mince it, are they? Just blunt. I love this game so much. Just how blunt it is. Which way?
Renato wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles.
No, I should have gone the other way. Boom! Nice! Thank you for the health. It's the first health I've gotten in a while. We'll finish this stage.
Renato hoped his mother wasn't watching.
Wait, what? Why? This is the thought you have now? There's really a lot of different paths. Oh. Ow! trying to throw.
Renato had learned so much. It was time to turn it into something he could use.
What's down here? That works. Oh, okay. So this was the right path to go. Right.
What did you do if one of these platforms stalled?
Jump. Get rid of you. Oh, right, I forgot. I'm perfect. Oh well.
As Renato
Hey!
arrived to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father? Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilled last year. It was that way.
Okay, so, alright. See ya. I'm sure you'll find a way up here somehow. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Renato's paws were getting numb. Calaveras really didn't want company, did he?
Calvieras? Hold on, what?
Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicion.
Can I use you? No, I'm just wasting magic. Alright, so...
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There was no sign of Lupino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in sword food school, you know, look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies.
Hmm?
What are you talking about? And
Oh!
you are the
Oh, sorry. Welcome for the raid. Thank you so much.
mercenary, immoral, reckless. Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. Just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So, she kissed him. And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Renato felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lupino, I need to get back to Lupino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How did you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss. She looked away. Wouldn't answer.
No.
But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
Again, he falls. Uh, story's a little weird.
Leonardo picked himself off the deck. They were
I'll be
alive.
honest.
We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers. He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart.
Yes. And I don't. How many ore do I have? If I get like 6 more, I can upgrade the hero sword, but do I want to? Also, how many chapters are in each route? I didn't see anything. Also, will I be coming back at some point to get these things?
Renato felt like he was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that.
So, I got 2 points. Now I can increase maximum stamina. Or increase my health. Oh, okay. So, I can just do that too.
Missed his old skills? He welcomed them back like he was at a reunion.
Nice! And you can't take me back. Okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like I can go back. Yeah, there we go. More treasure. Open 10 small chests. Nice.
The portal was heavily guarded. It must go someplace they really didn't want it to go.
Oh, you! Nice! Yeah! Oh yeah, hydrates! Remember to stay hydrated, everyone. Which I'm not doing. I'm actually drinking soda pop right now, so I'm counter hydrating. This feels final. Did I just knock the banner over? Okay. You're not even gonna give me full health. Goodbye. Ooh.
There were stickers all over the platform for really hot lady foxes, with pictures and addresses and everything.
That was a specific thing you had to point out. Let's see. Another chest. Do I keep going?
his fault. They looked so breakable.
Let's see. Let's go on. There we go. Now it works. Nice. Someone has. You're bound to have to replay some of these stages at some point. That's the only thing that makes sense. Okay. Wrong button.
Down, he thought.
Now I can focus on you guys.
Renata felt a little better.
Oh! Little better. Ah. Hello. Come on. Keep forgetting about my fire sword. Whoop. Oh. Whoa!
They paused to catch their breath. It was strange to be so close to her. What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
Yes, the last hit point that matters is the... Or the one hit point that matters is the last one. Problem is, I think it's the last 5 in this game. And I'm getting all this energy. That's wonderful. I'm full of energy. Thank you, game. Because that's clearly what I needed. Also, where am I going? Oh. No. You're not making me do this, are you? Nice, okay. Where was the counter?
Should have faked left and then gone left, he thought. And then he never thought again.
Oh. Well, at least they gave me more health this time. This is not too much of a punishment if you die. It's infuriating a little, but... I mean, from dying, but... It doesn't seem like there's too much of a punishment. And I know I'm basically saying the same thing twice.
Always wanted a flying carpet. This was more like a flying tabletop. It would do.
Come on. Ow! Wanted you to die. Yeah, it wanted me to die. Basically that. Oh, come on. Yeah! Oh, come on! Okay, so that's where... Well... It didn't even give me a chance in that matter. Oh, boy. Alright, feeling better. So where am I coming from? Going, yep. It didn't even give me a chance to fight the guy, it's just... No! Shoot, no. Oh! Ow. Okay, come on. Gotcha! Sorry guys, that was an alarm. Oh, you. That did not work. Oh, and that is not part of the battlefield. Got it. Oh, come on.
As they reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a sharp pain
Wait,
in
what?
his stomach. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
I was going to lead the Empire to our secret base, said Lapino. But no, you had to screw up my plan because you still got a thing for her.
Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss. Was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming, "I'm telling your father!" Then she knelt down to cradle his head.
No!
And her paws felt very soft and warm. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there.
Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He learned something. Lapino was a traitor. Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the Mad Rabbit. But now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.
That's interesting. That is really interesting. So, like, if I go through the same route again, will the ending change? That's really cool. I am actually going to take a 15-minute break, guys. And I'll be back on in a little bit. I'm just going to leave this going for a while, because I don't want to do anything to mess up the streaming once again. I've already given Decaden enough work as it is with the editing. I will see you guys 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. We are back, everyone. Or at least I'm back. I don't know if everyone else is back or not. Okay. So, let's see. And we got fire essence. So what I'm gathering is that the stages are replayable. And that you're meant to go back at some point. New truth revealed. Lapino is a traitor. Tier 2 skills unlocked. New location unlocked. Desert Temple. And if I view story, can I skip it or oh, okay, so just rescues Lapino, finds Zenobia, accept Lapino's plan. I do not take. What kind of hero are you, Dad? It just. Okay, that's weird. Okay.
He'd made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor.
Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
So now I get a third choice. I think we should stick to the first one for now, at least. Reminds me of the Henry Stickmin series. And of course Undertale, but well, I guess we'll go back.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time.
Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy. And that he had a clever plan.
If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
Okay, so if you guys had noticed on the bottom bar,
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen the winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
so if so I don't know if you guys had noticed, during the bottom bar, a truth had been revealed. And so it added more dialogue to the game, or at least it changed icon. During the story. So let's see what I can make. I can't make these others yet, but I have a while to go before I get enough essence. So I can wait 5 more and upgrade that. Or I can get this one and can heal. Ah, alright. I'm gonna heal.
His trusty old sword was always a little better when he sharpened it.
Okay, so that's Matt's level. That's interesting. Okay, and that actually heals you for the most part. Let's go! Water essence. And yes, I can't get up the stairs apparently. Oh. Oh, come on! I forgot how to fight in such a short time. Okay. Right button! Yes, I'm gonna die.
He said, and died.
To switch swords, I used the D-pad. I should probably go back to the... I hadn't been using my magic for that one particular sword, so that's probably why I died so quick. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Now it's the fire. Now it's the wind. Fire, wind, fire, wind. Yes. No, that's... I thought you dropped your thing. Or is that a different... Oh, no. Well...
Time to die, he thought. And it was.
I didn't think I would do so badly when I first got back. There we go. Now I'm getting my memento back. Let me knock some of these guys out of the way. Now that was a perfect.
That was odd. Ronaldo had been here, at this exact place, at this exact time. This time, there were so many more ravens.
Oh. Huh.
Well, they really needed to redecorate anyway.
So that just...
Ronaldo looked around the empty village. How had he ever imagined Lupino was anything but a traitor? Any honest rabbit would have fled with the villagers.
What? You can't tell me that that's invincible for some reason. You just can't do that. Oh. Camera? Ah. Okay, that's... There we go! There we go.
Sparkly, thought Renato.
Family jewels. Find your first gem. That boosts your capabilities. Find a workbench to use them. Alright. Pretty neat. If I go back this way. Well, that don't tell me much other than that. See over here. And over here. Aha! A water essence. So I don't remember this part of the map at all. I can just jump down. Or I use my altar. Got two. So
Every day he was getting better and better.
countering an attack that causes damage. That'd probably be good. Yes. So nice. And now I can open you. Now I can open you.
Hey, I'm a firefox, thought Renato.
You could have done better than that, buddy. You could have. Okay.
Once you try it, you're hooked.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Energy on kill. I can go back and equip that one as well. Nice. Let's see. No, I can't go back that way. So I guess we'll keep going this way. Jump down. You didn't do that the first time. Whee! This is different. is this place? Haha! Good thing I went back. And I should be able to get the ice sword now. You know, once I find another workbench. Aha! Let's see how my upgrades work. Not too well for some reason. Now then. Come here.
Where did that go to?
Ow. Where did my energy go? Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong now. I'm hitting the A button instead of the X button. Alright, that's where my energy's going. Okay, I got to... Okay.
Small step for a fox.
So I got to learn... Okay, so just because I see him coming does not mean I can just, you know, go away from him. I need to use the A to get away, and then the X to counter. Okay. Why you do that? Alright, let's go. Oh! Okay. Wait! Why did you do that? Now they're gonna have to summon another one. There you are. There we go.
Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Well, unless he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
Okay, so you see on the bottom bar there was a bottom left. Not bottom left. Bottom right. I need to get my left. It was on the bottom right, and you saw a green rabbit circle. And yeah, I need to try the green healing sword. There we go. Yeah, if nothing else, I can at least do that.
Of all the artisans he was creating employment for, truly, he was a job creator.
That is true. I mean, we do need those barrels. All right, this is gonna be
Dirty
interesting.
and bloody, Renato finally reached Lupino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lupino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me $52, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I've got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer, and oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Okay. So, I mean, there's that. And I can just go through again. And I'm curious what happened if I played the same story again. They might just chastise me for making the same mistakes, but... no. And I can hit the triangle button. Whichever one happens to be triangle. X, or no, Y. And I can just go and do that. But I don't have the truth about Zenobia. Okay, that's interesting. Probably won't find the truth about her this way.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's
But-
daughter, of course. She'd been Renado's best friend in Sword Fu School. And you're still mad for her. The rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was.
She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the Master Spy.
She won't give them up easily,
She'll tell the interrogators, all right.
said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Would he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Okay. So if I go up here... I literally went back the way I came. I thought that path was open. Keep going. And there should be a boss fight up here. I could go through there. I could. But I want to see if I can go through up here. Can't go over there, but I can go over here.
Hoped his hook didn't break.
Why would you say that? Now I'm worried. Let's see. Go over here. Go!
Renato had learned so much about... what was it again?
Okay, so this is a different path. Whoa, okay. So does this going a different path actually change the way... I thought I had enough. I have enough essence, I just don't have enough ore. know. Because I remember this part. I remember that's where the stream crashed earlier. In case anybody was, I remember that's where the stream crashed earlier. So if I go this way...
Ooh, if only it's some kind of magic fire sword.
Really? You're just gonna make me do it? Yeah, okay. Onwards. Whoa! Okay. Yes!
Not everyone knew how to use magical gems. Of course, not everyone had magical gem gauntlets like he did.
Yeah! So I got a critical chance increase. That's gonna serve me pretty well in the future. Yeah. Really? Not enough ore? By one, of course. And okay, so if I do go back to old ways, or at least the old paths again that I took, the chest will still be open. It won't necessarily go away. Game probably will freeze again.
Why was Lupino urging him to capture Zenobia? Obviously it was a trap. But you never knew how Lupino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lupino wanted. Yeah, there must be some way to play on that, Renato thought.
And this path is blocked now, so I have to jump down. Alrighty. Come on. Yes.
Smashing things was fun.
Yes. Smash. No! Wait! No! Oh. Never mind. This is exactly what I wanted. Elemental resistance. Okay. Okay. And that has been annihilated. If I go up, no.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Well, I could do that. I mean, I know it worked. We could try this one.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sure you know better, said Lupino.
I feel like I've made a mistake.
Hey, a workbench. He could try out his new bling.
Yeah. Spell damage. Okay. So that means that fire damage won't hurt me so bad? One more. Come on. There's gotta be something here. Yes! It's gonna take me a while to get that one yet, so I better go ahead and upgrade
This
this.
sword from the frigid north was really useful for making popsicles and birdicles.
Yes. So now let's go make Birdcicles? Yes, birdcicles. Let's see. I'll go ahead and upgrade this speed. Yeah! I feel a little faster. Maybe that's just a mental thing. Oh, okay, that was not what I meant to do. Ah! Hey, yeah!
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft.
She's
He
gonna
tapped her on
get
the
him.
shoulder with his sword.
She's gonna get
She
him.
fumed Smoke. And he noticed he had a blade to his throat.
Aha.
Stay a while. Heard a familiar voice. Did you really think you could capture me? Zenobia said as the ship lifted off. Now I just wanted some privacy. Renato said. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? And he told her why. His Imperial Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back. They could make him immortal. But to seal the bargain, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him. You're lying. She was furious. You can't prove that. I can. And so, they set sail for the Nexus.
Aha.
The scientists at the observatory have resurrected one of his victims. Well, he's not exactly alive, but he can talk, and he can't lie. You took a big risk. You know, I could just cast a spell to make you tell me where the rebel base is. And you wouldn't consider that cheating? She frowned. Ugh, fine. Let's go get your witness.
Okay, so that's
The
interesting.
rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
This got dark. This got dark real fast. I mean, yeah, being killed by Ronaldo, or not Ronaldo, Lapino was not exactly a highlight of Ronaldo's life, previous life, but is it a previous life? I can't tell if it is a previous life or not, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and
What
see.
was really fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
No, that was not fun. That was not fun, I can tell you that much. It was... I suppose it wasn't fun because I was low on health, but still. It started dark. Yeah, it did start really dark. Let's see. Let's go. I do not have you yet.
That time, boys! Caught the lead, Raven. found a Superman issue #1 in mint condition in a jar he'd broken. He planned to keep breaking things until he had the whole series.
Okay, go. Okay, that's interesting.
She caught up with him. Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Did you want to join in? No, I'd destroy his books and... all right, I suppose I wouldn't. She stopped, troubled. He ran on.
I mean, that makes sense. Like, yeah, I remember. I was there, Zanzu. Just incinerated all into ashes. Then he picked up the book and said, well, might as well go on.
Renato had been searching for a way to save the rebellion. Lapino wanted to capture and interrogate Zenobia. But if he could show her proof of her father's madness, maybe she would join the rebellion.
Can't do anything right there.
This really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
Okay. Whoa! Let's go.
Come on. Boy, some people are just liable to explode if you upset them.
Oh, I've made a huge mistake. Watch out for explosive ravens. When hit or thrown, they will explode after a few seconds. Use them to your advantage. Oh! Okay, I'm fine. Go! Go! Wow. Okay, don't hit him twice. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I better heal. Okay. Thank you, Zanzu. That's a good thing I did, well, might as well. Hey. Hey, wait, what about my health? My magic energy? That.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The ravens had taken care to burn the reanimated witness to cinders.
Oh, man.
Zenobia stared around, shocked. The scientists had been neutral. They had no part in the rebellion. Take me to your council, she said, shaken. I have things to tell them. It was what Renato had gambled on. The Zenobia would turn against her father once she knew his madness. But The rebel base was secret. Could he really risk taking the Emperor's daughter there?
Take her to the mountains, or take a chance. You know what? I'll take a chance.
Renata reached Lapino by Farspeaker Toad, the one creature the Ravens had left alive at the observatory. Lapino seemed awfully anxious to meet him at the secret base.
Alright.
If he was a spy for the Empire, he'd turn around and reveal the coordinates to the Empire, jeopardizing the entire rebellion. But Renata couldn't bear to think that Lapino would commit such horrible treachery. There was still good in the Mad Rabbit. He felt sure of it.
I'll meet up with you at the base,
Lapino said through the Toad. Good thinking. Renata gave him the coordinates. There's a shuttle here I can borrow. Renata found Zenobia in the chart room. I've been having awful dreams, she said. Dead kittens and worse. I thought they were only dreams, you know. Why would anyone want the lost gods back? In those days, the favorite of a god could become immortal. She held herself and shivered. He wants to become an eater of souls. Well, I'm not afraid of dying. Just tired of boredom. Renato said, but she didn't laugh.
If only she
Silence
knew.
fell as they flew towards the ruins of the city of Uba.
I've died
where the
many
rebellion
times.
leadership was hiding. If Zenobia couldn't help them fight off her father, no one could.
I've died many times. Of course he wouldn't be afraid of dying. It's just a little reset.
As they touched the ground, he could smell the ravens and hear their hungry caws in the distance. They're probably looking for me, she said. You go on ahead. She had that fiery look in her eyes that he'd always loved. It was a bit odd, though. How easy she'd been to convince. It was what he'd gambled on, but he'd expected more of an argument. She'd always loved to argue. She considered it the fastest way to the truth. Maybe she'd long suspected the truth. Sometimes all it took was taking the bandages from your eyes. That must be it, he told himself. Boom!
Yeah! I can go this way. Or I could go this way. Yeah, but where would that lead me? Nah. If that takes me over there, then I get that chest. Alright, let's try it.
There was an inscription on the platform. Balaleka lessons with an address.
Really? Okay, alrighty. Which way? So many decisions. Well, this must be one of the right ways to go. Oh, that's just mean.
They caught their breath under a ruined arch. It's beautiful, she said. This was the library of Ubar, he said. Your father's ravens thought they had an ancient book. She nodded. Was she crying? This was exactly what I wanted, Renata thought. To turn her to our cause. So, why do I feel something is terribly wrong? Because nothing ever goes this smoothly, is why.
Oh no. I am walking into a trap. Oh well. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Renato hated gogglers, but it freaked him out to cut them.
I don't blame you. I mean, they could turn around in just 1 second, just... I haven't actually died by now. Should I try dying? Well, I'm gonna do it by accident at some point, so... Okay. Alrighty.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Oh! Okay. I know I was gonna do it on accident. Ooh. Oh. Ah! Got it! Now we can safely explore. And which there's nothing here. Well, alrighty. Yep. You never know.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Oh, wait, you can't use the green to knock back the green? I'm sure they're gonna give me a chance to, look down here first.
That is a very cool sword, thought Renara. No, seriously. He couldn't feel his paw anymore.
Should I switch? Renata, you gonna be okay?
Renata remembered when he'd first stolen one of these. Good times.
Okay. Let's go. Maybe. Okay, let's go.
The council toads swarmed around Zenobia, shocked she was there, shocked she had changed sides. Then the walls exploded. He heard toads croaking, "Oh, the ravens!" Blackbirds were pouring through holes everywhere. "It's a trap!" cried the council speaker. In the confusion, he saw flashes of magic. Then Zenobia being hustled off by Imperial troops. So, She had betrayed him after all. Renato ran for his ship. The Farfarer flew into the clouds, barely losing the Imperial ravens pursuing him. The rebellion was lost, and he had lost it. There was nothing to do but find Zenobia and make her pay for her treachery. His heart ached. He still loved her. But he had trusted her, and he had been a fool. She would be back at the fleet, gloating with her mad, bloodthirsty father. For all Renato knew, she was helping him bring back the old lost gods back from their exile.
Well, this is the path.
Renato landed in the middle of the Imperial fleet. The rebels were losing badly. Without leadership, it was a slaughter. Renato felt strangely free. Trying not to think about how he had lost the war. Trying not to think about how he had loved Zenobia. Blinded himself to her treachery. That's what it meant to be a hero. To keep on fighting after the most bitter of betrayals. To never know if you could trust anyone. Cats. What a waste of fur.
Now hold on a minute. Some cats are good, you know. Killing the alien gets doing that. What's this? I prefer the elemental resistance right now. When it gets leveled up, I suppose. Alrighty. So upwards we go. Alrighty. Nothing there, of course. And I do not have the sword that gets you yet. So I have to keep going. I only have one. Oh.
Swell.
Yeah.
He'd always wanted to do that.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that because I was not paying attention. Nice. I don't want to kill him though too quickly. And I didn't go this way last time, did I? Oh.
The portal led right into the middle of the fleet. It was a glaring weakness in the defense.
Bonus 300. Let's go. Full on energy, full on health.
He was practically sure he'd find something useful in one of these things.
Let's go. And was there something I missed down there? I don't think it was. Unless it's just gonna give me extra ore. Come on, come on, come on!
I think this is yours, said Renato. He couldn't hear his enemy's answer.
Ha still got hit, but I guess that's what that perfect means anyway. Okay, so I do need to come back when I get the voids. So. Nice!
These platforms are great. Renato wanted one for his house.
If you ever get back home. Oh, come on! Grab! If that's one problem I have with the game, it's the grabbing mechanic.
I should have done a barrel roll. He thought, as he died.
I haven't heard that one in a long time. Alright. Okay. Nice.
Renato felt new powers ready to blossom within him.
What had happened to Lapino? Had the Mad Rabbit fled to safety? Or was he forlornly carrying on with the few rebels Renato could see here or there? It didn't matter anymore. All there was slash and spin, parry and lunge, over and over as he fought his way across the fleet. All there was finding the girl he'd once loved, who had used his love against him and putting as big a hole in her heart as she'd left in his.
Oof. He's on the vengeance, isn't he? Nice.
What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the lost gods?
I don't think that was the case. More energy. Yes, this time I'm fully healed. And there's a battle up ahead. Ah. Less person to deal with. What do you mean that didn't hit? Okay. Okay, over, let's go. Let's go. Keeps going. I expected a battle there, to be honest. What are these little things that keep exploding beside me? They look cool. Oh no. Enchanters can buff enemies. Oh no. You're buff! Take it! Ah. Wrong one! No! Get... Ah. Oh. I didn't even use my heal. I should have thought to use that. Let's try this again. Now you can't heal anyway. Well, you can't buff anyone. Ugh. What? Miss. Now. Smack, 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 smack. Well, I got some extra health. Interact! Do I want to interact with
suddenly,
this?
Zenobia was there, advancing a Lapino. So the mad rabbit had survived. Save me, or I'm done for! Screamed Lapino. Zenobia turned, showing her teeth in a smile. You're alive! Renato ran towards the witch. Lapino's the one who betrayed you, she shouted. He warned my father. Before he could think, Renato sank his sword into the sorceress. She stared at him, heartbroken. No! Lapino's the traitor! Renato had an awful, sinking feeling in his stomach. Then, he felt a knife in his back. I'm afraid she's right, said the mad rabbit. Ain't I a stinker?
Ah!
The sun went out. Damn it. Renato stared at the book. He was still alive. Again. And still only flying away from burning Ubar. Had he lived that adventure? Or only dreamt it? Had he really died? It felt so real, not like a dream at all. And he'd lost again. Oh, he hated that. But he had made different choices. And he'd lost in a different way. It was the book, wasn't it? Oracles showed you your destiny. But this was showing him different ways he could die miserably. Thanks a bunch, book, he thought. But these were destinies that he did not have to fulfill. And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
Oh, that's just mean. The Truth Finder will help you find the paths that lead to the truths you have not found yet. Look for this icon when making choices in the book. This option can be toggled in the gameplay options menu. Okay. So, from what I'm gathering, if I want the truth about her, I need to unlock a story from this path. But if I want to unlock the truth about the others, I have to go down different paths. That's why they look so weird. So it won't do me no good. Technically speaking, it'll do me no good going back and through the Mad Hatter. Unless I go completely off the rails and just not have either her at the rebellion or just get her away. Well, either way, that's another story completed. Let's see. Reject Lupino's plan, trust Zenobia. If I choose not to trust either or, would that actually get me a different ending? Nah. Either way, I think it'll do us good to try a different path. So next time we play again. Or you know what? We could try the mountain this time. Yeah, that is a good point. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. And when we come back, we're gonna try the mountain this time. Don't trust Lapino, but get Zenobia away from the rebellion base. Alright, see you in about 10 minutes. Alright, everybody, I'm back. That was a quick short break. From what I gather from this game, rabbits are evil or they just die young. The good ones die young. How about that? Alright.
That meant there must be a destiny where he survived and won, right? Otherwise, what was the point? And with that, the book's pages fluttered back once more to the beginning, and
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor.
also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis Stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lapino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Okay, so back to the
Lapino.
Ravens. Back to Lapino.
Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time.
Lapino's frantic message said that the Ravens were going to kill him for being a rebel spy. And that he had a clever plan.
If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Or so Lapino had told him over the far speaker anyway.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen the winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
What could he craft with the materials he had? Renato had a pretty good idea, actually.
Yeah! Only one left to get. Yes! Increases movement and attack speed. It costs injury. So, freeze an enemy, cost energy, or burn, or that. I think I'll do that for the time being. See how well that works.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Renato. Keeps you limber.
And at least the other sword can heal me when I have excess magic. So I'm gonna try. Alright! Okay, come on. Okay. No! Don't buff him! Need to kill you. Don't buff him again. Oh boy. No. Okay, come on. Spawn over here or something. Nice.
That was odd. Renato had been here, at this exact place, at this exact time. This time, there were so many more ravens.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
The mysterious sword from the east made you so fast you could catch a fly with your chopsticks. If that's what you really wanted.
No, I don't really want that, actually. It doesn't always strike
Nado
things.
looked around the empty village. How had he ever imagined Lupino was anything but a traitor? Any honest rabbit would have fled with the villagers.
Now I know. Okay.
This stone was incredibly valuable. Renato could sense it. Also, it still had its price tag.
No. And I think that over time your magic will restore some.
So that's what they meant by a firewall. What unlocks a firewall?
A fire sword. Might as well.
A gem of power. You didn't find those every day.
So even by going back to the old red chest, you could still get stuff. Alright. No, actually, what I wanted to do was... That'll help. Okay, so back. Sorry, I was looking down at chats while I was moving.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Alright. Run faster. Nice. What's this? Ah.
This one contained nothing but unmatched gloves. And something more useful.
It does feel like I don't know if it's just me, not paying attention or anything like that, but it does feel like there is more stuff to do each route. Anyway, let's go on. Move on. Now I can go back down there. Or I could go through here. Okay, so the hero sword. It doesn't make you use the hero sword to open it up, but the fire sword, ice sword, and void sword. It does make you use. Yes, energy. Yeah. Can I? Technically. Yeah, alright.
There was still no sign of Lupino. Not a hair, not a pellet. Was he hiding in the cemetery further down the road? That didn't seem like him.
Okay, you didn't say that the first time.
You got such delicious looking eyeballs. Go on to me, Raven. Thank you, I think. It never hurt to be polite.
Yeah, it never hurts to be polite. And yes! Perfect. Yes.
Lupino would betray him. But now Renato knew that. What would Lupino do if he knew that Lupino was going to betray him? Well, he'd concoct some crazy scheme, wouldn't he? That used Lupino's betrayal against him and it would blow up in his face. Yeah. Maybe he was overthinking this. Well, that would be a first.
No, you're not overthinking this. Aha! Now I can open you.
Ooh, what's there?
Each sword to open a different door. Dear Zenobia, how are you enjoying the academy? New friends must be already flocking around you. No doubt. Here in the palace, things are the same. I have much time to dedicate to my special hobby. I have been collaborating with Professor Cavieras and his team of experts to investigate the nature of the islands. My gut is telling me that the islands are alive. I think they have a will of their own. Do you hear me, daughter? Our world could be more than a floating masses of rock and water. Professor Calaveras and his boys have made measurements. The islands are drifting. Surrounded by the endless sky, it is difficult to notice, but through careful measurements of the wind over long periods of time, they are certain the islands are moving westward. But where to? It may take centuries, millennia, to reach the destination. I have this strange idea. What if the islands are some sort of herd, and that they are deliberately searching for another herd of islands. Can you imagine new islands with their own inhabitants? The thought that we may not be alone. If only I could live long enough to witness the event. With love, Father. That's a lot of information. So like, implying that the islands are hurting. I don't think it means what it's saying exactly. Maybe they're being drawn to or pulling towards other islands, maybe, but that's weird. Anyway, onward.
Already, Renato knew more than he ever had. But about what?
Okay, use the altar before I take off. And then I'll just run faster. And we'll unlock. And we'll probably unlock this next. Dash through enemies! Does not work on shield wielding though. And then hooking a shield weapon will rip away the shield. That might be the one I go for first. I might go for that instead of walking speed. Because I'm kind of fine with my walking speed. Not really. It might make...
Renato, smash!
Okay. I know it says here tabletop hazards. It's odd that I just now thought to join in on the main account. It just says tabletop hazards. I don't know who that is exactly.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck.
Oh, I thought you were in danger.
I am! The ravens are coming.
I wish you could skip cutscenes. Oh,
Prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia.
We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer, and, oh, his only daughter? That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
so definitely going to Zenobia.
Wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's.
Oh, I can skip it. I can skip it with B.
The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty.
Just... Alrighty then. I can go there, but I guess I can go around and get the... I could try hitting this jar. That would probably help a lot. Nope.
The city was burning, and there was no one to put out the fires. If somehow Zenobia survived her father and inherited his crown, what sort of empire would she be heir to? But he couldn't think about that, could he?
Oh, he couldn't think about that right now. First, he's got to live long enough. Oh. How did you... No! You can't do that to me! Oh, come on. That didn't work. Nope. Okay.
It would be fun to try out that one. And here was a handy workbench.
So, shield breaker. I think I'll go with that. And then change this one to shield breaker. Because how much longer until I can upgrade one of the swords? I just need a few more ore for that one. It'll be a while before I can get those two, so I just have to get like, what, 6 more? Picky, picky, picky.
You hadn't noticed that path before.
Yes, you have. We've went this way before. Alrighty. Alright, level 2. I could just go right here. And then go down. Okay.
Why was Lupino urging him to capture Zenobia? Obviously it was a trap. But you never knew how Lupino thought. Sometimes his plans were so convoluted they did the exact opposite to what Lupino wanted. Yeah, there must be some way to play on that, Bernardo thought.
Okay, so I accidentally skipped forward here. I got the treasure that way, but I still skipped forward. And I see it right there. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay. I'm just checking to see if there's any treasure chest I've missed before I teleport.
Didn't your mother tell you it's rude to stare?
snapped Renato, a little smug.
I love how playful and playfully. Whoa! Ah, that was not the smart move. Nope, 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 nope. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Haha, it's a trap. Hey! I was hoping you'd show up, Jade. How you doing?
His sword food teacher used to say power gems were cheating. Stupid fart.
Yeah, there we go. Whoa! Yeah. Is there just nothing over here, or... Oh, okay, it was just a teleporting over there. So next time I come down here, I just do the same thing as before. Found a quick way to heal myself. Thank you, Zanzu, for that.
So, what's this plan of yours?
Use me as bait, said Lupino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lupino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon.
What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
A lot. Not the time.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sure you know better, said Lupino.
And now I can actually... Don't they have what I want? Though, wasn't that just... Okay, it's just want me to check it out, that's all. Let's go! Let's see what's down here.
Or I could go that way, he thought.
Oh, no! Go! Got it. Ah. Dear Zenobia, here's the second letter. Yeah, as you read this letter, you are locked in your chambers, ready to spend your last night before, well, you know. I will not apologize. I know you are too proud to forgive me. I also know you won't resist reading through. You are a cat, as much as I have tried to educate you like a proper toad. Wow, okay. I swear to you, and you have to believe me, that I did not plan all of this when I adopted you. You have always been my special little kitten. That's why I am writing this now, weeks in advance. I know I will not have the heart to do it the night of the sacrifice. I think of you as my daughter, then. If I think of you as my daughter, then I may change my mind. You must think I am selfish. And yes, I am a selfish, sad little toad that is afraid to die. But what I am doing will ultimately serve the greater good. I want the power. I want it all. And so I will keep my subjects content. Peace for eternity. Even if you hate me now, you can still respect that. You have to. It is the only way I can forgive myself for doing this to you. I will miss you for an eternity. Tomorrow, try not to make a scene. Everyone will be watching. Still love, Father. Oh, ho, ho. So she does know. She has to know. She has to know about the sacrifice after all. And yes, the King Toad adopted a cat. Yab it. Rip meow. Rip meow. That sounds like a Pokemon. Rip meow. Rip meow. Open!
This jewel was more than sparkly. It had arcane power and an engraving. To Cindy.
Alright, then. I still want that 3% though. I'll keep it. At least until I can get that hook shot power up. I also have a horde sword that heals me. And... oh! I can drop it! I don't have to worry about throwing stuff at them anymore. Oh! Yeah, watch me kick butt. Oh!
My God. It's full of stars.
The narrator is awesome, but still. Come on. Ah! I couldn't run away! Now I can fight you. Goodbye! Up the edge you go. And I am about to die again. Watch what? Watch me kick butt. Oh, I was trying to kick their butt. They kicked mine instead. No energy. I'm gonna die again. Maybe I'll get full health this way.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all.
I'll play the cutscene for you guys.
Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up at her bed.
I'm aware.
Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was.
I'm aware I'm always about to die.
Soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She became smoke. And he noticed he had a blade to his throat. Stay a while. Heard a familiar voice. Did you really think you could capture me? Zenobia said as the ship lifted off. Now I just wanted some privacy. Renato said. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? And he told her why. His Imperial Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back. They could make him immortal. But to seal the bargain, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him. You're lying. She was furious. You can't prove that. I can. And so, we set sail for the Nexus.
Okay. So, just so you know what's going on, Jade. We found out the rabbit
Scientists
betrayed
at the
us.
observatory have resurrected one of his victims. Well, he's not exactly alive, but it can talk and it can't lie. You took a big risk. You know, I could just cast a spell to make you tell me where the rebel base is. And you wouldn't consider that cheating? She frowned. Ugh, fine. Let's go get your witness.
Okay, so I know you know what's going on.
The rebellion had started after atrocities that the Empire hushed up. Renato had rescued a priest whose order had been massacred for one book. He had slept in a burnt village. Dead kittens and puppies had come to tell him what the Emperor had done to them.
This thing really needed a roof.
Smash! Smash! Fruit! Smash! 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 Uh-oh. Smash!
Had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
Smash! Smash! I forgot which way's the right way. I think this is the wrong way. Yes, this is the wrong way. Smash! 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 I was a little worried there for a second. Don't get me in there. I should have opened the chest first. Okay. When I get enough ore, I'm going to... Yes, this is the... Now this is the right way. Up, 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 smack.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
You mean a past self? Or... The wrong way. Yes. Na 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 na. Out of my way! Out of my way! Yes! I almost had a perfect, but I got hit once. Or... Nice. Smack. Smack. Smash! Smash, please! Thank you. Wait, hold on. What's this?
She caught up with him. Don't you think I'd know if my father started practicing black magic? Why? Would you want to join in? Oh, no, I'd destroy his books and... All right, I suppose I wouldn't. She stopped, troubled. He ran on.
Okay. So that moves me on. I just want to say smash. I want to get this treasure.
If he ever had a castle, he was going to hide his stuff better.
Don't taunt the game, Ronaldo. We still haven't found half stuff in this route yet. And this is going on a lot faster the stronger am. So we might be able to do 2 chapters before I log off for the night.
The scientists on this island had been investigating the Emperor's dark ritual on their own. They were neutral in the civil war engulfing the Empire, but they could see that the dark magics the old Toad had loosed were changing the world. Renata hoped he and Zenobia weren't putting them in danger.
Oh, don't worry, they're all dead. Upgrade!
More fire? Yes, please.
Yes. Okay, so like... Oh, do I need to upgrade a skill that lets me, get level 3 swords then? I may have not found the route that I survive in yet, but I'm getting there. I got 2 stories. Who knows? This may be the route. Love may be the route. Love conquers all things. To an extent. How do I get over there?
This was much easier than free climbing.
Woohoo! Ah! Too close. Still too close for my liking. Activate! Oh! How did that miss? Oh!
Energy spheres. Easy to dodge, but boy do they sting if you didn't pay attention.
That's fair. I could have gone through with perfect energy and everything, but no, I had to mess that up. Hey! 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 You guys saw what happened, right? Oh well. Eh. Ah! Nice! No! Jade, you'll learn to hate this enemy. He's a buffer.
Harry danced around the room yelling, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah!
that's how we do it."
Yeah!
It was something he liked to do, but only after he'd killed all the witnesses.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, just get him with the pointy end. The pointy end is strong! I guess you can't go there. Yeah. Smack. 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 I'll go with fire. It's supposed to be stronger. If I remember to use my magic. Oh, this is... Yeah. Are you gonna give me my health this time? I mean, it's not like I need it, but still. Okay. Also, dead toads everywhere. I did not realize this the last time. I just thought it was ore.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The ravens had taken care to burn them
Remember
and
to stay
make them
hydrated.
to cinders. Zenobia stared around, shocked. The scientists had been neutral. They had no part in the rebellion. Take me to your council, she said, shaken. things to tell them. It was what Renato had gambled on. The Zenobia would turn against her father once she knew his madness. But the rebel base was secret. Could he really risk taking the Emperor's daughter there?
Well, Zanzu, you know how the last time we went down here worked out. So...
Renato reached Lapino by Farspeaker Toad.
No, we should take her to the base.
Insisted Lapino. No, I don't trust her. Nobody changes size that fast, said Renato.
I better go to the base. Let them know you've got her.
Lapino said.
For some reason, Renato wasn't sure that was a good idea.
Just meet me at the far side of the mountains. There's a shuttle here I can take.
Always has to be your way, doesn't it?
Said Lapino.
Haha. We're gonna get you yet. And we're gonna win. Somehow.
Zenobia was still shaking as they got out. I didn't know, she said. The Ravens kept it secret. At first they sacrificed prisoners, then villages near the frontier, and then an orphanage. Kittens and puppies. Sometimes he'd come back to the palace and it was like there were glowing things behind his eyes. I was so busy. I'll clear a path for us, Renato told Zenobia, so the Ravens don't see you.
How... That... What a monster. Made up of Lapino.
He'd once met a pirate captain who used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
Really? Really? We're gonna go there? Alright. Whee! Nice.
Good thing Renato didn't have vertigo.
Oh, that would have been terrible. Ready, fight! Not perfect, but alright. Hey!
Zenobia came up as he massaged his sore arm. Her eyes were wet. He's been saying strange things. He asked me to do experiments. Some were wrong. They are banished, right? Said Renato. Gone forever. I mean, he couldn't actually bring the old gods back, could he? She didn't answer him. That frightened him more than anything.
Okay. Heal! Alright. Let's go. Or you could stay there. Goodbye. I'm sure you'll find a way up here. Whoa! Ow! Yeah! Oh, you're buffed. Smack, smack, smack.
That was good. Was it good for you?
Was as good for you as it was for me? Whoa! Hey. You guys are so amazing. I'm watching you guys in the chat.
Good! I didn't run for me nest, said the lead raven.
Rug, how dare you? I'm much more than a rug. A shawl, maybe, a fur coat, but not some rug. I'm not something you just wipe your feet on. Perfect! Aha! That would have been sad if my taunting got me hit. Whee! Wait! No! My oar! Da, da, da. Got right. So I guess I go back? Am I missing something? Oh.
When Renato went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
Fire's good. Okay, there's definitely going to be a final battle coming up. They wouldn't give me this many crystals to smack around. Unless it's supposed to be stress relief. I mean, that could work too, but... And I know my health is full, I know my stamina is full, but you never know, there could be an ore in it. What's over there?
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
And guess what? I am cool. They helped me upgrade my sword. Well, used to I had to unlock them, but they helped me upgrade. I think the next one up is the ice sword, and it needs like 100 or so. Oh boy. Dear Zenobia, do you remember the expedition I have sent to the depths beneath the islands? They have returned. Well, 3 ships have returned out of 8 I sent. Of course, I'll mourn the losses, but the knowledge the survivors brought back is invaluable. What they have experienced is incredible. The air gradually grows denser and more turbulent, until it becomes a suffocating, bone-crushing thunderstorm. But the islands keep stretching for miles below the surface, and they have roots that radiate downward, far beyond sight. The islands are alive, and this is the proof I was looking for. The thick air of the depths keep them afloat, and in the depths they find their sustenance. Do they have a conscience, or are they aware of our existence, or are we merely parasites that they ignore or tolerate? I must prepare another expedition. This time I will go myself. I need to see this wondrous world of the endless deep sky. I hope you will visit me before I leave. I would like to hear more about that new friend of yours, Ronaldo. Well, Father. Well, I don't think you would approve of me. Let's be honest. I mean, I could theoretically